students, Mrs. Kamdar here. I'm going to explain what your activity is for today, and I'm going to explain this particular form in front of you, the Palm Farm Designs, okay? So we're going to essentially be engineers, and we're going to try to design a farm, palm oil farm, that is going to answer a problem. Okay, so what is our problem? Let's take a look at part 1. Define the problem. So we have already defined the problem here, and the problem is that oil palm is a plant that provides a key ingredient for foods and cosmetics. Oil palm uses less land to grow compared to other crops, but it grows in the same places as rainforests, as we looked in our lessons, right? Oil palm is a cash crop that provides farmers in Indonesia with a steady income to support their families. When farmers clear land to plant oil palm, they sometimes cut down rainforests. This is related to orangutan and tiger population going down. So here's your problem. We know that, these are the things that's happening. We know that farmers are getting paid, they have a life that they can support by having those palm oils. Basically, we know that it's not a simple problem. It's a little bit complicated. So what we want to do is, our goal is for a better oil palm farm. Okay, now if you look over here, it says goal for a better oil palm farm. What is going to be our goal? What are we trying to accomplish? If this is our problem right here, this paragraph, what is our goal then? What do we want to do? What are we trying to do? I don't know any other way to say this, guys. So write the goal here. Essentially, the goal is we want to be able to have a farm, palm oil farm, that is good for the environment, that is good, that helps the farmers, and it doesn't let us feel guilty, right? That's basically what we want to do. That's our essential final goal, is to create a palm farm that is good environmentally, for people, and for consumers, right? I just gave you the answer. So, right. After you come up with the goal, then we're going to work on part 2. And part 2 says define the criteria and constraints. You need to understand what those two words mean. Criteria, okay, it's a standard that must be met by the design of the farm. How will we know it works? Okay, that's a fancy sentence for saying your criteria is basically what you want to do. What are some things you want to do is your criteria. What do you want to do to get to your final goal? Okay? And then your constraint is basically rules and limitations to what can be designed. Because what can we do and what can we not do is what constraints are, right? So if you're trying to design a palm farm that's a better palm farm, and that your goal is to design a better palm farm so that it helps everyone, then you are going to have some constraints. There are certain things that you are not going to be able to do, or there's going to be some rules and limitations. What are those, do you think? And those are the stuff you are going to list here, at least 3. So what I want you to do is, each of you will fill out this together on your own, but as a group, it would be very helpful if you talk to someone and come up with the constraints. Okay? And that is your assignment for this worksheet. I hope that helps. Of course, I'll be here to help on Zoom.